Imagine if you created an amazing puzzle that many people love. Well, he didn't create the Rubiks Cube because Erno Rubik did. In 1974, Professor Erno Rubik designed a cube made of smaller cubes that keeps its pieces together, but still turns on 6 different axes. He didn't think of it as a puzzle, but as an educational tool for teaching. Erno decided to try it. Erno twisted the cube so much that it became scrambled. When he couldn't solve it, Erno realized that it could be a fun puzzle. In 1982, the first ever Rubiks Cube World Championships were held in Hungary. The winner was Min Tai, and he was awarded a gold-plated Rubiks Cube. Felix Zemdegs is an Australian speedcuber who started cubing around 2008. In the past, Felix would post fake solves on the speed solving forums. He would scramble the cube, do the first step, and then he would start recording and solving. He later apologized and deleted his account. On his new account, Felix got faster for real, and many people noticed. Now, Felix is one of the top speedcubers. Felix held the former 4.22 world record for 3x3, but has since been beaten by the 3.47 world record, which was set by Yushin Du. Max Park is another cuber with an interesting backstory. This is because months after birth, Max Park was diagnosed with autism. Soon, his parents saw he was interested in colorful things, so they showed Max the Rubiks Cube. Max's mother taught him how to solve the cube, and Max immediately got faster. Now, Max Park is one of the top solvers. The biggest ever Rubik's Cube type of puzzle is 33 by 33, which was created by Gregoire Fenig. Gregoire has a YouTube channel, and he makes many amazing puzzles. His channel is Greg's Puzzles. The smallest Rubik's Cube is the 1x1, but it is a joke. I first solved a Rubik's Cube last summer. In the past, I would cheat using an app to solve it for me. This time I did it for real by searching a tutorial. My first time solve was about 2 minutes. After I learned a better method, I got faster. Now, my best time is 13.887 seconds. The cubers I mentioned, including me, all use a speed solving method called CFOP, otherwise known as the Friedrich method. This method was made by Jessica Friedrich. Jessica Friedrich had a hard time buying a cube because anyone who had one didn't want to sell it. Instead, Jessica studied how the cube worked and figured out ways she could possibly solve it. The first cube she ever solved was her astronomy club leader's cube. Finally, in July of 1981, a French family came to visit her sister, and the 2 teenage boys gave their cube to Jessica after seeing how much she liked it. Later, Jessica bought more cubes from an old lady in Hungary. Jessica first used a method from a magazine. The Rubik's Cube has over 43 quintillion possible combinations. That's 43 followed by 18 zeros. If you have ever been to or have seen a Rubik's Cube competition, it doesn't seem very competitive. We don't really go to win and be superior to each other, we go to make friends and beat ourselves. Since we compete for mostly speed and speed and time, we don't use store-bought puzzles. If you have ever turned a store-bought cube, it's probably very slow. That's why cube stores sell faster speed cubes online. One of the more popular stores is thecubicle.us, which was recently changed to thecubicle.com. They sell high-quality speed cubes. Speaking of the Cubicle, around a year ago, the Rubiks company had a lawsuit against the Cubicle. This created lots of controversy because many people would buy from there. That meant they would have to buy from other places. Luckily, they came to an agreement. You may think that solving a cube is impossible, right? Well, you most likely are doing it wrong. Instead of trying to solve one side, another side, and so on, you actually should solve layers. You can find many online tutorials, but a basic idea is solve a daisy, make the right cross, solve the corners and edges, and then solve the last layer without messing everything else up. You do this using algorithms, which are a sequence of moves that have a certain effect on where the pieces are. So does it seem so impossible now? There's 5-year-olds that can solve the cube. Elderly people solve it. You're never too young or old to cube, so try it. That's the magic of the cube. Goodbye. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.